Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscription button. If you've always been with me, I thank you for the support. Now, like this title suggests, this is part 2 for Sandals Royal Caribbean. I did part 1 where I did a tour of the rooms as well as the property. And in this video, I'll talk about the food as well as the entertainment, right? Now, as I mentioned in the first vlog, and I'm going to say it again in this vlog, I won this trip from a competition I entered on Instagram. And speaking of competitions on Instagram, there's a competition where you can win a trip for 2, all expense paid, to Ocean Eden Bay Resort. Now, if you want to know how to enter this competition, I need you to watch this video in the entirety because I will talk about that at the end, okay? Or in the middle, you have to stay tuned to see. Anyways, so we're gonna talk about the food because this vlog is about the food as well as entertainment. Now, this is breakfast. You know, they have a variety of fruits, mangoes, cantaloupe, Nesberry, bananas, all of that good stuff. They also had the smoothie station as well as an omelette station, right? So, typical for most hotels tend to have these stations here and there. I had different cereals. There was also a yogurt station and all of that. So this is me. I'm just gonna show you the buffet because this was the buffet area. This was porridge, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that was porridge. And they have the little cereal area. There's also an area where another restaurant where you could go and get seated for breakfast, but we decided not to do that. We just went ahead with the buffet. You know, they have scrambled egg. Also, I like the way how their containers had the see-through thing at the top, so you could see what's in it. Like I know I'm opening the container, but I didn't have to, cause you could see what it was. This is a curry chicken. They had local cuisine, and what they had for local was the curry chicken. They also had English muffin. I'm not lie, this tastes bad. I did not like this at all. I tried it, and it was an I was curious to see what it tastes like, but it was a no for me. And then they had these little sandwiches that had bacon and cheese and all of that already, toasted onto it and all of that, right? And they had the bake. This is just bacon. Bacon was very, very crispy, well done, just like how I like my bacon. And I had some sausages, and they had callaloo. The callaloo was so good. Oh my god, the callaloo was so good. Like, I love when callaloo is done properly, and that it was. Boiled eggs, right? And they also had the gluten-free station, because you have to have a variety. So that gluten-free muffin, gluten-free bread, glu- gluten-free cupcakes and all of that, right? So, oh, what is that? What's that? I'm not even sure what that was, but that's something right there. And then we come back around to the porridge. That was the oats porridge. I'm not like, the oats porridge never looked too appetizing, so me never really. Oh, and of course, how could I forget the little dessert area with the donuts and the croissants and, all of these good stuff for everybody who have their little sweet tooths, bagels and toast and all of that. Now, this is where we had breakfast. We sat outside on the deck, catch some fresh air, look at the view at the Caribbean Sea, look at the bungalows. Again, if you want to see how inside the bungalows look, you have to check out the part 1 of the vlog. And like I said, this is what I got. I got some fruits, callaloo, bacon, waffle. That's an English muffin. Don't get it, guys. It don't taste good. I also got the curry chicken, but when they start eating, I forget for sure it. You get the whole pot, like we're in, because we're British. LOL. Now, issues that I had. Out here, it's full of blackbird, right? Be a blackbird, as Jamaicans would say. So it's like, and then when you eat and you finish eating, they leave the food on the table and the waitress will come and clear it. And they do clear the food as quickly as they can. But the birds, man, they were just out there in their numbers, a whole flock of them. Just a fly and just a picking it. So like, if you left and went to the bathroom, you had to cover your food, because if you never cover it, the birds were gonna be just all over in it. So that's something they need to work on, because that's not cute. Anyways, this is lunch. And I'm starting again with the same restaurant, but instead of sitting on the outside, when I had lunch, I sat inside because outside it was also a little bit hot, and I wanted some AC at the time. So this is how inside looks. So you have to wait to be seated. After you're seated, they bring around the menu, show you menu, you make your order, and they come around with the drinks. So this is the menu right here. If you guys want to pause it, you can and look at it. I went ahead and got the pasta. Yeah, I got the pasta, and I had the hummingbird as my cocktail, and the hummingbird was so good. Like, I would drink one right now if I'm being very honest. And this is it, and you're gonna see the pasta soon. Guys, follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, right? Also, remember I tell you the competition. You have to follow me on Instagram and, subscribe to my channel if you want to enter that competition as well. But we're gonna get to those conditions to enter the competition. So this is me eating my pasta. Right, as you can see, it was hot, right? So you know that it was fresh. No issues that I had. I was seated and I ordered the pasta, and it wasn't a lot. You guys saw the pasta. I believe they made it from scratch, but it took at least 20 to 30 minutes for them to bring my pasta around. Like, I think I went through like 2 to 3 cocktails before the pasta came. And I mean, the wait time is just too much, at least for me here, that particular time. Yeah, so they need to brush up on that as well, right? Next area where you can have lunch is out on the deck. They have the pizza place, as well as the areas where you can get burgers, quesadillas, hot dogs, all of those stuff. As you can see, it's right on the beachfront. So that's the setup. Ooh, and they had a jelly man. Listen, if you come to Jamaica and you're staying at a hotel, and the hotel doesn't offer you free jellies, then you're at the wrong hotel. Cause I mean, it's just a must, right? And for me, I love to get the coconut, and when I'm drinking it, I put a shot of coconut rum in it. Anyways, afterwards they're seated, they bring around the pizza. While we're waiting for our pizza, because the pizza is made from scratch, we ordered some hot dog. Hot dog was okay, and some quesadillas. And I don't know, this is not quesadilla. Them need to wheel and come again with the quesadilla, because honestly, But this is a blended Bob Marley drink, definitely made up for it. And like I said, I had my coconut with my coconut rum. While we're there, they were playing cornhole. And almost every hotel I've ever been to in Jamaica has this activity right there. And they have some others. I'm going to show them, further on in the vlog. But if it is that you're not interested in any of these hotel activities and you want to do some real excursion like quad biking, jet ski, horseback riding in the sea, going to a hidden waterfall, the luminous lagoon, whatever it is, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I do tours, and I also provide transportation. But if it is that you already have your own transportation, you want someone to book the tours for you, then I also do that as well. So don't hesitate to send me a DM on Instagram and reach out to me. I can arrange that for you. Okay. Now, moving right along, we're going to talk about the dinner aspect. Now, this is the Bombay restaurant, which is the Indian restaurant. Oh, loved it. Loved everything about the Indian restaurant. I mean, inside, the restaurant was very nice. The ambiance was good. This is their menu, and you could order, LOL, sorry. You could order as many amount you want, and it was just very, very nice. This is the mango lassi, which was a signature drink, and I recommend that you guys definitely try the mango lassi. I might be a little biased because I love mango, right? Now these were our appetizers. We had samosas, chicken tikka, lamb chops, and I don't remember what that one was. I didn't like that one, but for the most part the lamb chop was the best appetizer by far. We have the garlic and the butter naan. And for this is our main course, by the way. This is not appetizer. This is our main course. We had rogam josh, we had butter chicken, we had shrimp curry, and we had basmati rice. And the butter chicken for me was that was my favorite, and the shrimp curry was also good. The naan was well done as well. I love Indian food because I love curry. And honestly, this was the best meal that we had at Sandals. And it was actually the first night that we had this for dinner. As you guys can see, I ordered a lot of food. So we never had dessert. But you could order dessert from whatever restaurant was serving that particular night. And they brought you to the room, as quote unquote. It wasn't really room service, but I guess it was room service. So we had dinner we had dessert back in the room because we were full at that time. And they came with it like 2 hours later. I got some creme brulee and we had ice cream, Just trying a variety of different stuff. So this wasn't being served at the Indian restaurant, right? Again, guys, remember to check out part 1, right? Check out my things to do in Montego Bay vlog. If you're traveling to Montego Bay and you don't really know what's there to do in Montego Bay, then check out that vlog. There's a part 1 and a part 2. In part 2, I explain the competition that I'd entered that allowed me to win this competition for me to be here at Sandals, just enjoying. But anyways, just remember to check out some of my other vlogs. Like, share, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, head over to Instagram and follow me as well over there, right? Now, heading to dinner again. We decided to go to the French restaurant. I never really wanted to go to the French restaurant, but the person I was with wanted to go to the French restaurant. I went downstairs in the lobby. This cat was just out there. He's so fat or she's so fat. You know, it's like we were interrupting her. She was, you know, clearly having a bath. There were a lot of cats in the lobby. So Sandals have a lot of pets. They have the birds and they have the cats, and, you know, they're just all living lovely. But anyways, this is a French restaurant. That was the name, El Jardinier. I think that's, listen, just hear me out. I'm going to pronounce all of these stuff wrong, because guess what? Your girl ain't French. She's Jamaican. So y'all have to bear with me. But you can see that the ambiance is really nice. These are the blue candles, you know, unique, and they were nice. Our reservation for this restaurant was actually 9 p.m. So we did a lot of other stuff before we came, and we had dinner. So not a lot of people were in the restaurant. When we came, they had bread there, you know, so, and then menu. So we went ahead and decided what we wanted to eat. I went ahead and got the lamb chops again. The person I was with had fish. Right? And I had the signature drink, which is that milk looking thing in the corner of the video. I forgot to vlog it, so it's not there. For the appetizer, I decided to try the escargot. You know, this was soup actually. It's a no. Don't get that soup. I think it was tomato soup. It wasn't good. But the escargot, you know, it wasn't my first time having it. I had it at Secrets Secrets Hotel when I was there. And I mean, it's okay. I mean, it ain't bad, you know. You know, for me, once it's seasoned properly, I'll eat it. You know, that's just me. Once it's seasoned good, I'll eat it. But this is my lamb chops. It was very good. I give the lamb chops a 7 out of 10. This is the fish. I tried it. It was, oh my God, it was so salty. It was bad. It was 4 out of 10. Do not get the fish. It was just like a whole lot of salt. It wasn't good. This is dessert. This wasn't good either. I never had this. It was just too sweet. It was like, I'll give it a 4 out of 10 as well. And I had this banana cake thingy, which was very, very good. I give this a 9 out of 10. It was so, so good. So overall, the French restaurant, I give the French restaurant overall a 6 out of 10, right? They also have a pub, right? So this pub is for like late night snacks. I think it opens at 10, I think, and 10 in the night and goes up to 2 a.m. You know, it has like, you know, well, there's a cricket bar right there. So it's like an English pub, basically, is what it is. Everything at Sandals Royal Caribbean was really British based, if I should say so. So yeah, the pub, you can get wings, you can get, you know, just little knickknacks in the middle of the night. Now for the entertainment. Now this is the Aqua Center, and they have kayaking, they have hobby sail, you could also do scuba diving, but you have to do a session there for at least $120 before you can go out. And the session goes from 9 to 1 p.m. and I wasn't trying to get up at 9 a.m. because our girl is on vacation. And so I never did it. But I really wanted to do the scuba diving. But that's an option. This is the only hotel I've ever seen that gives the option for you to do scuba diving as one of the sports. So if it is that you're already a trained scuba diver, then you don't have to pay, obviously. But if you're not, then you do. Right? So the other activities that they have at the Aqua Center, obviously, is this hobby sailing and the kayaking, which obviously I showed you guys already. And again, these are free to do. So it was nice, you know, if it is that, you know, you want to have a closer look at the overwater bungalow, you know, probably if you were like the person I went to that, you know, is interested, does engineering and, you know, was fascinated by how how the structure was, you know, how they maintain it in the water, cause you know the salt water corrode stuff and so forth. But for the most part, when you go up close, you realize that it's surrounded by pipe. So, you know, it's nice to go and look and just be out there on the sail itself. You know, you see some of the other resorts and so forth. So, and it's not a long ride, I should say. We're out there for probably like 30 minutes, and it was just pretty chill. You know, anything to do with being in the water, I am all for it because I'm a water body. and that's the island over there where it has the nude beach, and it also has the other restaurant, which is a Thai restaurant. And as I mentioned, all that is in part 1 already, so you guys go and check it out. Right now, I want to give a shout out to Thomas. I think that's his name. I'm very bad with names, so I hope that's his name. He's the entertainer that was there, and he was doing, you can see he's dancing, and his co-worker was there as well. She was also dancing. They really do a good job with keeping people engaged, and just keeping the place vibesy. And the DJ as well, the DJ did not go on with himself, I'm gonna play it, look like a tune. Yeah, big up yourself, Mr. DJ, right? So out here now, this is the main entertainment area, which is by the main pool. Alright, so they had this, I don't even know how to explain it, but they went into groups of 2, male and female. This was an activity that would have everybody involved. They were supposed to swim, go down to the end of the pool, come back up, but they're supposed to chug the drinks, but they're chugging the alcoholic beverage through a straw. So it's not your regular chugging that you're doing, they're chugging it through a straw. But they had messed up, but it never mattered because Michael Phelps 2.0 over there, so he listen, he swam. He did not hesitate. He was all about winning the competition. So yeah, so this was one of the different activities that they did, which engaged the crowd. Now guys, for the competition that I'm telling you about, right? So as I put on by Boundless Shore Travel Services, right? You have to follow them on Instagram, follow me as well, tag 5 friends, and share it to your latest post, right? So that's all you need to do to enter the competition, and so you can win the trip to Ocean Eden Bay. Now they also had horseback racing. Now when I saw this on the board, because there's a board with the different entertainment that they're gonna do throughout the day, I was so confused. I'm just like, where is Sandals gonna be doing horseback racing? But this was very creative. So each horse had their own dice, and you throw it, and whatever the number is, you move it up each square, and whoever reached the finish line first, obviously they win. So then they were very engaged. The guests loved it. No, they also had a basketball hoop, and yes, I am spinning the ball on all my fingers with my fingernails intact. For those who don't know, your girl used to play basketball for a little bit in college. We weren't the greatest, but we were okay, and I really enjoyed it. So obviously they have the basketball. Let's see, the first couple times we missed. I don't know if it's the fingernails, but the amount of time I shoot the ball in at the hoop and miss. Oh my word. But the saying, the master have tried and failed many more times than the student will ever try. But that's one of them things there, because I don't know. I blame the fingernail them. Can just not understand why the thing got in at the hoop and come right back out. But anyways, at this point I was over it. So I attempted a slam dunk, and that was it. Also in the pool they went and got the volleyball net, so everybody kind of came together and started playing volleyball, which was really, really nice. I really enjoyed it. It was one of those team sport where everybody got involved. That's Thomas in the middle, the entertainer. Again, big him up. I really hope his name is Thomas, because I've been saying Thomas throughout the entire vlog. Alright, here's when I see all of the true competitors come out, because there was a thing where some people were palming the ball, is what they were saying, right? So that was a big thing. And then afterwards, them start hit the ball very hard. Nobody never did it hard before, but after he palmed the ball a while ago, everybody was just like, alright. It got really, really intense. Catch ya. Alright, catch ya. You see that right there, so? The man bounced the ball so force, he hit it so hard, I almost break my fingernail. Okay. But I say, you know what, after this, I can't do the volleyball thing when I then long nails that I have. No, it just not gonna work. Catch it. Right in at the lady face the ball going up. Listen, they started to get real competitive. Right? I licked on the camera. I licked on the camera after one while, I have to start fist the ball, because I say, yo, listen. No damage my fingernail, And then after that, I just started vibing. But all in all, I really enjoyed the volleyball. Sometimes when I go to hotels, I don't really engage in these activities that they have here. But it was really good. After that, somebody had the bright idea of doing shots. So everybody who was in the pool, who was playing and participating, we had shots. And after everybody passed around the shots, they did a little toast. Because, most of the people that goes to Sandals are honeymooners, or people are about to get married, or couples, or people on their anniversary. They heard the toast.
The marriage, the wedding ring, the engagement ring, and the suffering.
Bottoms up. I won't lie. I could have did the entire shot. It was a lot. It was more than one goal, but I did it though. I did do it. They also have table tennis, right? And the one of the hotels that villa manager was there, a friend of mine, and we decided to play table tennis. If you guys can't tell by now, I'm somewhat competitive. I think healthy competition is good for the soul. We live in a world now where people don't really like to promote being competitive or whatever, but I think it's good for the soul. So here we did 2 rounds of 21. I think that's what we did. Was it? Yeah, 2 rounds of 21. Now there was at one point where when he hit the ball, it went on the net, but then it came over to my side. And when it happens, I'm gonna point it out. And he said that's his point. Now I just want you guys to comment below, because I'm no table tennis champion. That's not one of those things that I played back in the day. Like I said, I used to play volleyball or basketball or even football. But he insisted that was his point right here. And I'm just like, how is that your point? Like, it hit the net. He was just like, oh, it hit the net, but it come over. And I was just like, sir, what are you talking about? I don't know the rules like that, but that doesn't make any sense. And if that's a rule, it's not fair, right? But he did win, but that's okay, because I'm no table tennis pro like that. So, nighttime. Again, the DJ was out, people were dancing. To be very honest, we never really did much of the nighttime activities. There were a lot of couple games and stuff like that. For the most part, we were either in bed sleeping or watching TV, or, just by the pool or the jacuzzi. So I'm going to let this thing play out, which has all the different activities that they do day by day. So this will give you guys more information on what to expect in terms of the activity or the entertainment that they have at Sandals. Because like I said, we're only there for the weekend. So obviously I can't tell you all that they do in the week. But this little board right here will give you all of that information. And as I mentioned before, to enter the competition to win a 2-night all-inclusive stay for 2 at Ocean Eden Bay Resort, right, you need to follow me on Instagram, right, follow Boundless Shore Travel. You need to tag 5 friends that are not following the page, right, and also share it to your latest post, right. So this is your opportunity, guys. I won my trip to Sandals from my Instagram competition that I saw. Now, if it is that you want the chance to win a trip for 2 to Ocean Eden Bay Resort, which is an adults-only resort right here in Jamaica, then you guys can enter this competition. Now, you're probably wondering what Ocean Eden Bay Resort look like. I've never been on that side, but I've been on the Ocean Coral Spring side, which to me, more or less is one and the same, except one has kids, one doesn't have kids. So when I went to Ocean Coral Spring, it was last year, around May or so. So you guys can, check out that vlog as well, right? After you finish watching this one, check out that vlog, right? So again, guys, if you've made it this far, I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for listening. Again, like, share, subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, all right? I'm just gonna let the rest of the board play out so you guys can know what the different activities are that they do throughout the week when they're at Sandals Royal Caribbean. And like I said again, watch part 1, and I also have one more vlog on Sandals coming, which is Sandals Montego Bay, which is different from Sandals Royal Caribbean. When I stayed at this hotel, we had access to both Sandals Montego Bay and Sandals Royal Caribbean. So I'm gonna try my very best to upload that one next week, and I'm actually going down by Royalton, so I might come again with another Royalton vlog. So you guys just have to stay subscribed, turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I upload all of these vlogs. Again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next week. Alright?